the channel for games, guides, and glitches. Sunfall here with a guide for Soviet project. I'll be doing a speedrun getting 70 collectibles, and this will be our first method. So you want to head to the left here and grab this key. This is so we can unlock the front door and leave. And when we go down these stairs, we're going to head down another door. And we want to head to the right. And in this door, there's a key on the ceiling. We want to grab that. Then on the left here is our first collectible. And we want to open this door. That'll stop this siren. We want to head to the left here. Collect the collectible in the doghouse. Then we want to go down this alleyway here. And at the end will be another collectible. Then we want to go back and around the corner to the left. There'll be an outhouse kind of looking thing, and there'll be another collectible at the feet of a doll. And we want to follow this down, and behind it in this pipe is another one. And to our right, this is probably the most challenging one to get. You want to stick to either opening the door or this window here. See, I'm getting attacked right now. That's why it's fading. If you do get chased by this guy, just go over here, climb up here, and then fall down, and you should be able to lose him pretty easily. And then we can collect the collectible right here. You can either collect it through the window or open the door. Then we want to go inside this room. And just down here is the next one. And in this room on the kitchen table is the next one. And we want to leave this place. And I am going to get cheap shotted, unfortunately. Follow this. And in the baby pram there is another one. Then again we want to follow down here. And in this house is another one. Ignore the first room and go into the second room. I'm going to jump, and I timed it just well to be locked in the air. So go to the end here, and there's one right here. And then go in this room, and there's one on the table there. Then we can go downstairs to the room we skipped. And there's one on the left on the bookshelf. And then we can go in this door, just joking. We can leave. And then we can go this way. In the doghouse. And then the transformer box right here. Then we can go this way in this building. In this building is one on the desk. Very carefully collect it and walk out. On the left here in this silver transformer box. And we want to go down this alleyway. In front of us on the crate. Then down this alleyway again. And again on a crate to the left of us. And then ahead of us on another crate. The reason I only collect these three, because there is two more in this location and head back, is because of the doll. I don't want him attacking us and taking our health, so it's better to head back. On the chair here is another one. Then at the wheel of this car. Inside this at the end where the books are is another one. Then the open garage has one just inside slightly. And to the left on a gas canister right here. Then in the next garage that we have to open, that's right here. Then there's one in the shed on the left here. Then there's one on this wall here. It's a little bit tricky to get it to register, but it can be picked up. And then down here on this candle, where this candle is, I should say. And then down here, there's one on this table. From here, you can jump on the table, and on the barrel, well, coffin in front of us, between his feet, is another one of the doll. Then we collected two here we missed. One's in the transformer box, and one on the side of the piano. Then we go forward here, and we need to enter a combination. The combination is 2513. So that's 2513. And then we can grab the one here very carefully, and then leave. There's one right here. Now normally it would let me make it, but for some reason it was playing funny buggers, so because I'm speedrunning this game to get the good ending, I gave up trying to jump over the fence. It can be a little finicky with that sometimes, and I just went around. So there's one right here on the drum, and then across on these benches there's one right here. So behind this fence here, just in these bushes, is another one. Then we go around this fence again. Down here, where these pipes are, and just next to this oven in the pipe is another one. I had enough time to get it before the dog got me. Inside this building, on the first desk, is another one. Right here in this garden is another one. Well, I wouldn't say it's gone, but hidden in this bush just near the building that we got the other one from. Then in this garden, on these boxes, there's one. And use these boxes to jump into the next area, and on the table is another. And from the table, go to the gazebo. And there's one in the gazebo. And then we can go out, back into another garden, and at the end of the garden bed, there is one. Then use the table to jump over, head down, and on the crate on the fire is another one. Then past this car to the left, at the bottom of the bins there is one. Then we want to head to our left, jump on this car and jump over the fence. And right near the bathtub is another one. Following this, there'll be one on a drum, right next to a doll. Then there is one inside this garden, I'm going to call it, and then in this crate here. Jump over, and the transformer box in front of us has one. Then to our left, inside this house, inside this door. Open this door, then close it. And then collect the one in the pram. And then we can leave. Jump over this fence, and in the outhouse at the feet of the doll is one. Then in the red transformer box here is another. I can never remember if it's on the left or right, so I always open up the right one. On the table here is another one. Then jump over the boxes and head to the left. Past the red car, inside a crate is another one right here. And then past these pipes, and on this crate is another one. Jump over the fence, and behind here is a transformer with another one inside, and then in here on a crate hidden by the bushes is another one. Jump over the fence, and inside the cooler box there is one here. Jump out and go to the end here, and on the wall is another one. Then on this crate is another one. Jump over the fence and there'll be one on some boxes right here. Then we want to head straight ahead, and to our left on this wall the transformer box will have another one, and then the chair here. Jump over this fence, then turn around, and right here at the end of the bed dresser will be another one. Here we just want to run across. There's one on the boxes here. And then when we can head further down, there'll be another transformer box right here. Then up onto this ladder inside this house is another one here, and our last one, as you can see, we're at 69, is right here on these drums. And from here we can actually go and get the good ending. So if you follow this, we can finish the game with the good ending. Which is putting these in the transformer, pulling this lever, opening this door, and heading this way. In this area here, if you wanted to explore, there is only gunpowder. There is no collectibles. I was able to find 73 of 75 collectibles, and I didn't see the point adding the extra 3 in our speedrun, since we can just restart the game and collect 5 and be done. I added the timer just to see how well we did with the speedrun. I pause it right as soon as the cutscene starts, and I think we did pretty well. So right here at this building, we're going to open the door, go upstairs, and inside this building here we'll activate the ending. And now we can start a new game. And here we only have to collect the remaining collectibles. So grab the key, head out the door, head through this door, grab the key on the windowsill, Grab the collectible here. Head out the door. To our right here, we want to grab the collectible at the outhouse. Then we want to grab the collectible down here. Then we want to grab the one at the doghouse. Down here by the transformer box is another one. Then near this bathtub in this bush is another one. And we want to head down this way. At the end here on this bench near the bathtub. Further down on the drum here, across from us. And then inside the greenhouse. But thankfully the last achievement popped for me here, so this should be where it pops for you. Collecting all the parts, and congrats on your 1000 G. So here we go with method 2. Method 2 is collecting, and you can stop at any amount really, but I thought it would be easier to collect 20 and then restart. So I'll show you the location of 20, and it's a different route to my 70 route, and you can stop at 5, you can stop at 15, you can stop at 10 and restart. Every time you restart, the collectibles will come back. So there's one here. And then when we come out, there'll be one here. I figured providing 2 methods, depending on how you want to play, would be the way to go. There's one at the doghouse. There's one in the crate here, and then there'll be one in the outhouse. As I mentioned earlier, this route is different to my 70 route, so that's this way instead, and on this box. The only problem with this method is the RNG of the enemies when they spawn. So there's one on this crate, and there's one on the building to the right. This is one of the prime examples when I go into the cool box to get one where the doll attacks me, and because of this I have to skip showing you 2. One is in the red transformer box and one is on the crate. I mention them now so you know where they are. This crate here that I'm using to jump over. Because the doll is there, I'm going to collect one on this crate instead. And then go over this way. When you get to the cage, you know you've gone far enough, and the collectible is on this table here in the crate. Annoyingly, the doll did not go away. So I have to try and collect them while the doll's around. The crate here, and then in the transformer box. Right here. So that can be an annoying factor to take into consideration. On this table is another one. Then we want to head down this way, and in this transformer box, which I never open the right door first, and then in this outhouse. Don't stare at that outhouse too long, otherwise you get a surprise. Then over this way in this transformer box is another one. Then over this fence on this crate here is another. In this garden here. And on this oil drum. That'll put us at 19. So when I redo this route, I'm going to show you 2 that you can choose from for your 20th. Sadly, they didn't put any in here. So you can head this way. And you can either go through the door and get the one inside the house, inside the pram for your 20th, which is right here. And then restart. As you can see, we've got 20 and there's the 20 achievement. So now we'll restart. I'm only showing this till we get 40, so that way I don't waste your time. So again, we want to get the key, go through the door, jump over the wall, open this door, get the key here, get the collectible, sorry, on the desk there, and then we can exit. And now we can start our collection again. So that is one in the doghouse, one at the end of this alleyway in the crate, one in the outhouse kind of looking thing, then across here on one of the boxes is one, then a round, and inside the entrance on a crate is another. As you can see, that's 25. On this wall is the other, and then in this cooling box is one more. And see, this time the baby left me alone, so we can collect the one on this box here. And this red transformer here. Then we can collect the one on this crate. And then we can collect the one on this crate here. And you can use the car to jump over, which was my original plan before we got interrupted the first run, to get the one on the table here. Then we can get the transformer box one. And I still forgot it's the left door. Then we can get the outhouse one. Then we can jump on this car and head to the silver transformer box up ahead. Then we can get the one in the crate here, the one in the garden, the one on the drum, and now we're at 19, so this is the other one you can go to instead of going in the house. The choice is yours. So if we go ahead here to where the bathtub and green sofa chair is, there is one right here, and that'll give you 40. So if you choose this method, congratulations on your 1000 G when you get it. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.